Hi everybody, how are you guys doing? My name is Ixiomara Burnett, and I have to say it very slowly, Ixiomara Burnett. Um, Burnett part is very American, so I just like flow over. I'm actually making this video quick before I get out there on stage. I have to say one thing. I have to share this. I really have to share this because I can't believe that a lot of people, because I've seen so many tickets right there. I think something about 1,000 people booked, and still there were a lot of people that weren't there. They were stoppable at some point or the other. You guys don't know. You can't even imagine what you have been missing. You can't imagine what you have been missing. We got so many great gifts. We've experienced so many spiritual stuff. People on the same level, thinking the same way, getting what they, you know, what they came for, but also getting things they, like me. Um, I got there to get to know the whole marketing stuff, and Jonathan nailed it by just confronting me the first day with everything that I thought I would let go, losing the baggage and stuff. And I have to say, you made me cry. Jonathan, you made me cry. Well, anyways, the whole adventure started with me buying a ticket, not knowing how to get there. Didn't get, have the ticket to fly because I had to fly all across Atlantic to get there. I didn't know how to do it. I'm a single mom. I don't know how, when, what, but I just bought the ticket and I said to myself, whatever happens, I'm going to be there. And I did. And I was very proud of myself when I got there. And when I got there, the excitement got even better. Getting to meet all these people you connected with on Facebook and all those social networks. And we were sharing something common. We were sharing the hunger of being self-empowered, the hunger of getting to grow. And Jonathan gave us exactly that. He gave us the first day. Like I said before, I was crying. I was weeping like a little baby, especially with the part, and the part that made me realize more that because you're a single mom, you do everything at the same time. You think sometimes you're like invincible, that you're not human. He actually made me maybe come back down to earth and realizing that I'm human. And he made me cry by just saying, you know what, you have to turn around to your neighbor and a complete stranger, and starting to say that I appreciate myself. You appreciate yourself. You're great. You are an awesome person. You're very kind. All those things I was supposed to say to a complete stranger, something that I don't do easily, open up. And I had to open up to a complete stranger. And I started weeping because all of a sudden I felt like naked. Here I am. Nothing, to cover me up. And this is me. And then afterwards we turned the roles because the part, got turned. And the stranger in front of me was telling me all those things I said to myself, but he was telling me, so I had to hear it from somebody else. And I think the key there was just to accept somebody saying something to me and just letting it be and not questioning. Because I always have this thing, when somebody says, you're great. And because I'm a performer, I'm in the music industry. And when I get off stage, I hear it every time, oh, you're so awesome, oh, you're so this. And I usually block myself out and go like, yeah, right, you're just saying it for saying it. And I don't take the time to just appreciate it when somebody says something. The next thing that made me really sit down and think was the life map thing. And I have to tell you guys, I'm still busy with this, being a perfectionist and everything. I just rewrite, and I don't know where to start. And I think the lesson for me is just to let go and just write down something, and knowing that in that year it's going to be alterated anyways. So just accept everything step by step and just dealing with it. But I have to say, all of this, May 7th to 9th of 2011 was the highlight of my year. The Unstoppable Entrepreneurs event was the highlight of my year. I have learned so much, much more than I've ever learned in any school. I've learned to have clarity in my life, to focus, to get going. But I also learned that a lot of things that I was already doing were great things, and I just have to keep on holding on to it. I have so much to share with everybody, but I also have a lot to share on my son. So he's a very blessed little man, I have to say. People, thank you. For all those people that were there at the Unstoppable Entrepreneurs, thank you so much for connecting. I think it's awesome to connect with so many people on the same level. It just makes me happy. When I got back here to Holland, everybody was asking me, what did you do? What happened to you? You're changed. You're energized. You're all over the place. Now I used to be energized already, but now it's like unstoppable. It's so funny. So people, thank you so much for all those people who are still thinking about getting to the Unstoppable Entrepreneurs. Get there. Do something about it. Create your future. Take action. Get into it. Jonathan Butt is organizing July, the end of July. I think if I recall, somewhere around the 29th. He's busy with the next event, the Unstoppable Millionaires event. Get there. Create your opportunity to be there, because you can't even imagine what you're going to get. You're going to even get more than what you paid for. So it would never be a decision that you're going to regret. So thank you, Jonathan. Love you so much. You're the sweetest person that I've ever met, and I really would want to be more like you, in the case I wasn't. And to all those people that I connected with, Tom the Furry Hat Man, and Tracy, and all those girls, empowered girls all over the place. This is my first time making a video, and this is my first time into the online internet marketing. Thank you so much for everything that you've taught me. Thank you so much for enlightening me. Thank you so much. I am very grateful for the tips that you have been giving me about personal branding. I'm trying not to cry here, but thank you so much. And I guess I will be seeing you guys at the Unstoppable Millionaires in July. So whatever chance you get to do anything out of passion, grab it with both hands and don't think about it. Stop following. I guess leading is better than being misled. So see you guys soon. Thank you so much for your patience, and till next. Bye.